Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome into HSN. I'm your host, Robin Wall. I'm going to continue on with one more hour after that beautiful jewelry selection we had with Paul. This hour is called At Home, and we're here to help you get organized. We're here to also make sure your home is up to date with the latest fire alarm enhancements that you can pop in. They're called the little fire atoms that are so easy to do, and they're so inconspicuous and tiny, you won't even see them, but in an emergency, they will go off and be super loud, and they're at the lowest price, so stay tuned for that. Professor Amos will be in the house, but we're gonna kick it off this hour with our best value on the day. You wanna get organized, you want simple, you want affordable, you want the lowest price we've ever offered on our origami 4-drawer cart. It's happening right now. Let's take a look at our best value on the day. Here is our best value on the day. And I know, how many have already been spoken for, Rob? This has been incredibly popular. Over 5,000. It is only 3 a.m. on the East Coast. This launched at midnight. We have already sold out of one color. This is the lowest price we have ever offered to date on the 4-drawer cart. Now, why do we love this? First and foremost, we love it because it's easy to put together. It opens and closes in seconds. We're gonna show you that. We love that it's the lowest price, and we love that whether it's in the kitchen, in our bathroom, in a closet, if it's for our socks, it's for our little intimate apparels, it is for even just organizing in the kitchen. This can go anywhere. Do you know where I use mine? I use it in my office for all my craft scrapbooking stuff. I put it all in here and I love it, and it makes it easier to craft. And then I actually have a work surface, which is phenomenal. Now at $99.95, this is a customer pick. There are 789 reviews. One of the great thing is, yes, it's on wheels. So if you're entertaining, like this Easter Sunday, you're gonna be entertaining. Yes, you're not gonna get it by Easter, but my point is, you could be rolling out that ham when you're entertaining. You could have silverware, you could have placemats, you could have napkins in here, you can make it a coffee cart. I could go on, but I'm gonna get my guest out here and we're gonna go through all the colors. We have Rebecca Wood joining us. She's our product expert. Good morning. Do you know how much I love origami and I love this cart?
This is one of the most popular items that we have in the origami line because it's so easy and so versatile.
Okay, we're gonna show you how to open and close, but I wanna take you through the colors so you can start shopping early.
So I got the white, and you can see it's this beautiful real wood.
Real wood.
Walnut. It's a dark, dark, gorgeous. Look at the wood grain. It's absolutely so stunning. So this is the white.
For $99.90. I'm so excited. 95, I should say. Don't want to rip you off 5 cents.
And then we also have the black with the walnut on top as well.
Great for the office.
This silver has a gorgeous kind of a light oak wood on top as well.
So if you want a lighter wood, the silver or the turquoise.
Turquoise also has that light. I love the turquoise with the light wood. It's beautiful.
And that is the most limited right now, is the turquoise. So that'll be the next to go.
And we already sold out of red earlier today too, so they're really going through quickly. And then we have the white with the walnut as well, as I showed you just there. And this is the bronze with the walnut. Isn't this so pretty? It's very rich,
This is the color I have at home.
This is by far the #1 color in origami. When people, they love it.
They love it. And I do want to give a little shout out to the red. I know they said it was sold out, but somebody maybe canceled their order or something happened, and there's like a dozen left in the red on hsn.com. How many left? Okay, less than a dozen. So somebody maybe placed their order on hsn.com and then maybe just changed their mind.
Or left it
in the cart and then it just didn't process. But there's a dozen left. It's basically sold out. But if you want the red, there's a dozen remaining. But let's talk about what makes origami the most unique and the most beloved here at HSN.
So if you're brand new to HSN, you've never heard of origami, you are prepared to be blown away because people love it for the way that it's built, how well it's built. This is powder-coated steel, real wood, but this is where your jaw is going to drop. It's ease of putting together. No screws, no bolts, no nothing. It just pulls it. This is how it's gonna come to your house. Just like
you could put that in the back of your car.
Oh, easily. Look at how light it is. So it's a storage solution, not a storage problem. Hardwood all the way through. You are gonna pull it out of the box, and that is all you have to do, just like that. Do you see that?
No tools whatsoever, no hammers, no instructions.
Even that top shelf, look at, You don't have to put any bolts or nuts in. It's already attached. You flip it right over. There are 2 little pegs right here with 2 little holes on the top right here. You just simply fit it together like so, and you are good to go. That's it.
And then you're gonna add those drawers inside, and those are the mesh drawers. A lot of you, when you read the reviews, love that they're mesh because you can actually see through what's inside. So maybe it's the onions, the potatoes, your fruits, and maybe you love to go to the farmer's market and you come home. A lot of times if you put it in a drawer that doesn't have aeration, they tend to rot faster.
Yep.
I find that mine, when you put them in something like this, get the air flowing and moving through them and they rot.
And they stay fresher longer.
Yes.
I also love that they're all the exact same oversized basket or drawer, so you're not wondering which space goes in which one. So they're very easy to put together. You just line them up and push them in. Simple as that. And look at, when I say how deep, I want to show you how deep this is. If I put this ruler here, it is 6 inches deep. This is going to hold, if you have the casters on, it's going to hold 13 pounds. Nice. Every single drawer is gonna hold 13 pounds. Without the caster, if you don't need that movable storage, it's gonna hold 15 pounds.
Right, and then the top is 40 pounds.
40 or 50.
Or 50, so 40 pounds with the wheels, the casters, and then if you take the wheels off and you just don't choose to use the wheels and you know it's in a place you don't wanna move it, take the wheels off because that'll give you an extra 10 pounds on the top, and then an extra 3 pounds inside the drawer. So, I mean, this is strong, it's durable, it's built to last, it's a powder coated steel, so it really does, you're not gonna have to baby this. You could use it outside.
You can.
Like, I mean, for dad, for grilling.
Oh, it's and the greatest thing is
great.
You can wheel it right to your workspace. Yes. I mean, if you have this in your garage, you know somebody that loves to work on cars or they love to work in the garden or anything. This can wheel right out to your workspace. And if it gets dirty, hose it down. Just hose it right down, wheel it right back where you want.
Do you think I might, would you think be a little careful?
You would do with the wood. I'd be very careful
a little careful with the wood.
But guess what? If you wanted to hose it down, all you have to do is lift it up, hose it down just like that, and you're not getting it wet.
Oh, so, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So just a reminder of the colors: white, black, silver, turquoise, or your bronze. And I know we're gonna run through all of the different ways that you could use this. If you own origami, I'd love to hear from you. 1-866-376-8255. With origami is all on 5 flexible payments. So you have, and that's 5 flex pay on all origami. And then I think, don't you have free shipping and handling on origami that's over $99? So 5 flex on all origami, and then once you spend $99, it's all on free shipping, which you're already at $99.95, and the Today Special has free shipping and handling. So that's a great way to save. But where would you like to go next?
I want to show you, because this is why it really is one of the biggest, most loved piece in the origami line. It's the footprint. You get so much storage for such a small footprint. Look at this little nook we have right here.
Let me make a correction, I'm sorry, because I said all origami on 5 flex, that's with the HSN credit card.
Got it.
So because you're seeing 4 flex on the screen, I don't want to misspeak. It's 5 flex with your HSN credit card.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm very sorry.
No, I'm not. You have to clarify that.
Okay.
But we just have this little nook. What would you put there? Nothing.
Nothing.
Empty space.
A plant?
Maybe a plant. Maybe a plant. Well, you could put a plant right on top of this. But look at how I can fit that right there. Now I have extra workspace, all of these extra drawers here. And I mean, this could be your coffee cart. Yeah. This could be your, where do you ever put your mixer? Well,
it's so pretty, because imagine you could just, like, if this is in your corner, you could just put this right here. You could maybe put some glass, or maybe like you're entertaining, you want to do a little lemonade.
That would
or
be
like tea
beautiful.
In the spring and the summer. Like, it would be so nice. So you can jazz it up with a plant. You can do anything.
Anything you want. I love that. I do. Yeah. But I also love the stand mixer is the one where
that's a great idea.
Oh my gosh. I never use it because I don't want to carry it out of the pantry. Now I can have it on here. Remember, it's going to hold, with caster wheels, 40 pounds on top, 50 if you're not having that movable storage.
Right.
But this, and just to give you the dimensions so you can kind of know, it stands right just shy of 35. It's like 34 3/4 of an inch high. Then it's 20 by 18.
Yeah, so it's 20 and a half inches in the length, 18 in the width, and then 34.75 in the height. So those are the measurements, and that's when it's opened. When it's folded, it's 33 and a half, 18 in the width, and 4 and 13 inches.
Just tiny little
I mean,
workspace,
and that's important to tell you when it's closed, because maybe just you want to put it away for whatever reason, fold it up, and it's not taking up a lot of room.
Maybe this is gonna be your entertainment cart. Maybe this is what you're gonna use for all of those big meals, the Easter meals, the 4th of July barbecues, the Christmas, the Thanksgiving, when you are always going back and forth to the kitchen and never being able to enjoy it. But then the rest of the time, breaks down to nothing and you can just store it right away. I love it.
All right, so that is the white with the walnut top.
Yep.
Then let's move into, into the black and show you, because this has the walnut finish on top as well. But this is great, even for a dorm room, for apartment, for the office. You made this a workspace with the printer on top. Look at that,
a big printer. You know it's safe and sound right on top because origami is so well made. Powder coated steel frame. You've got that real wood. It's great for all, because you can see through it. I know, oh, my pencils are right there. I've got my staples. I can see what I have where I need it, but it's also big enough for all of your envelopes, your legal papers. You were talking about having all of your memory books. I mean, you could put all your files in here. It's even big enough for that, it's perfect size for
reams of paper.
Yes, reams of paper are so heavy.
Yes,
and look
they really are heavy.
They
and
are.
notice how it still slides.
Yes, I love how it opens up and slides so easily.
It's true. And how many reams do you think are in there?
Oh my gosh. Look at this. I mean, I don't know if I can.
I mean, that's a lot.
It's heavy, guys.
That's a lot of paper. And you know what's nice is if like maybe you are crafting and you want to take some of that paper and you want to be able to craft. I mean, the size of this, a 12 by 12 would be able to sit on here. Your Cricut could sit on here. Your Anna Griffin products, your Gemini from Sarah Davies would be perfect on here. So for those of us who craft, Singer sewing machines, Brother sewing machines. I mean, so for the crafters at heart, you are gonna love this and need this because there's never enough space. It's always at a premium. If you're like me in my kitchen, I feel like I have no more counter space. And I point back here because this is all pretty faux set up for TV. But this is not what our real kitchens look like, right?
You got the toaster, you got the mixer, you've got the coffee maker, you've got, I mean, all of the different things.
Right.
You know, the condiments, and so this really allows you to have your space back. And
so what did we put in this one? Oh, this is for the garage.
This is for the garage, and look at how I can still wheel it right out. Now, if I am working, I can lock 2 of these caster wheels in place if I want, and it will stay right where I want it to stay. But look at this. I absolutely love it. If I wanted to have these screws loose in here, I could, because it's aerated, but they're so close together, they're not gonna fall through. But I have everything I need.
Light bulbs.
Oh, I've got light bulbs.
Never know what to do with the light bulbs.
They always, I mean, you put them into place and then they break. They're not gonna break here.
Yeah, but the nice thing is most of these are out of date now. Because most light bulbs are required now by to be LED. Right. So they're making them with the plastic covers and they don't crack. So you would be able to just throw them in there and not worry about them. But here, you know, they're safe and you just can get
sure. 100%. I always used to put mine up high and then they'd fall down and break. Here they don't have to.
I like this one down here because for me, like this stuff I never know what to do with. Not literally, I know what to garden with. But, I'm always searching for it. Like I go to the garage, then I go to the side of the house, and then I'm like, did I leave it in a pot somewhere in the yard? Right. And I never know where to find it. But if you have origami, it makes it easy.
Doesn't your life just run easier when you're organized?
I'm less stressed with origami in my life.
Oh,
like
my
there's
goodness,
just such a peace. When you're organized, it's less stressful. When you can't find things.
Here's the thing. So organization is so important. There's a reason it's like #1 on everybody's list. This year I'm gonna become more organized. But to get organized, a lot of times it's stressful because you have to get the stuff, then you have to build it, all before you're actually going to get organized. That's not the case with origami. It literally takes seconds to put this together. When it comes to your house, you can start organizing immediately.
That is the biggest beat I have ever seen.
I love beets.
Have you seen a beet bigger than that?
No, that's a big beet.
Wow, look at that, guys.
And that's a real beet,
That has some spray and grow on it.
Yes.
Okay, I digress.
This is what you were talking about.
Yeah, I digress. My producer said to share with you the 2 baskets are available in the matching colors if you want to ask about that.
Love that.
These could slide onto an origami rack or you can just leave them sitting on top and it looks beautiful for extra storage space. So the item number is 583818. And what was the price on these? I didn't see that, Rob. $34.95, and flexible payments are available.
This is
and also a customer pick,
yes,
as is our Today Special.
Pretty much every origami piece is a customer pick. It really is.
It really is.
Loves
They're
it.
problem solvers.
Yes.
Once you, I say it's like potato chips. Once you get one, you're like, this is the best thing, and you keep coming back for more origami.
My number one person came to me and they told me they have 32 pieces of origami in their home.
Yeah, I'm really.
You're getting there?
Well, not that many, but I'm probably over 10. At least over 10.
It makes your life run so much easier. And this is exactly what Robin was saying. Your fruit, your produce will last longer because it's aeration. And you're getting that aeration, but you're also seeing what you have here. So I can see, you know what, I have enough peaches. I don't need to go out and get more. I
always rebuy.
I do too.
And then things rot,
bad.
they spoil and go bad.
I hate that.
What about if you're canning? You love to can food. Is it the season? I think you normally do that in the winter. I don't know.
Usually in the fall.
In the fall.
My mom canned all the time. But look at all the canned goods you could fit in here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is heavy. Remember, if you're not using this as movable storage, each one of these shelves will hold 15 pounds. If you do want it to be movable storage, each one will be 13 pounds. So not even that big of a difference. And it glides with ease. All of those full cans.
And just to clarify, when she says movable storage, the baskets still move.
Right,
no
we're
matter
just
what.
talking about the caster.
But we're talking about the caster, the actual unit, whether you choose to put the casters on or you choose not to.
Love mixing bowls.
Mixing bowls.
Because you're always
baking pans.
Baking pans. Look at that.
I have those little Wrap Masters. I love the Wrap Masters, but honestly, you never know where to put them. No. So that's really nice in here. If you want the white or the bronze, those are the top selling colors within this hour. Over 5,000 now are sold on the day. We have now officially sold out of the red. So the red is sold out. Even on hsn.com, you go, it's gone. So that leaves us with this beautiful white, which is the most popular, along with the dark bronze, the turquoise, the silver, the black, and then the white is a repeat. But what are we gonna look at next?
This is a great way for all your pedestal, your bathrooms with the pedestal sinks and you have no storage.
Oh, those,
or
yes.
Guest rooms. If you want to use your guest rooms for something, but you don't want to put a big dresser there, they can have their own little dresser. When they come, they have space to put what they want.
But you could put washcloths, extra toothpaste, toothbrush.
Anything that you need. You could put your hot tools in here because this
toilet paper. I always say toilet paper. You need that.
Well, and when it's not right there, it's a problem.
You're like screaming, My nephew used to scream, somebody wipe me, because he was so little. He was little. Little kids do that. I saw
not
Smith,
18-year-old.
No, he's tiny. But when I tell that story, he's like, Aunt Robin, do you really have to tell that story on television? But he was a babe. I mean, he was cute.
I love this because this is great because it's a really great way to show that usually all of this stuff is going to be in different places. So in the morning, you're going one place to grab a cup, another grab the coffee. Then you go and you have to go to the coffee maker. Look at this cute. You can have a whole coffee cart.
Oh, I have so many coffee cups, and my husband keeps telling me, are you gonna get rid of some coffee cups? And I'm like, no, I like them all. And he's like, well, there's no room in the kitchen cabinets anymore.
They fall.
It's just so not good. But to me, like, this would be so nice for a little area to put all your coffee mugs in. To me, this is wonderful because if you have company come over, maybe it's at a church luncheon or something, or a potluck, and you want to be able to set up a station. Maybe it's a birthday party, it's a baby shower, and you want to have a drink station. And honestly, if you're the hostess, right, the drinks are always like throw you off whack, because everybody starts coming at different times and they're like, I want a drink, and then you're trying to be great and serve everybody. But what if you just had origami set up and you put the drinks all there with maybe a bucket of ice, pretty flowers?
I actually feel like as a guest, I love being able to serve myself because I don't want to bother somebody else, the host. They finally sit down and then you're like, can I get some more?
Especially if you're pouring your own alcohol.
I know.
Did I say that out loud too? I did.
I love you. I love you.
It's nice because it just is such a problem solver.
It is, and look at, when we're talking, this is how it's going to come to you guys. This is assembly. You pull it out of the box, you open it up. That is all you have to do.
So you mean there's no foreign instructions?
There's no.
There's no bag of screws, nuts, and bolts?
Not at all. Even this top shelf, it's already connected. You just flip it over and marry the peg to that hole there, and that's it.
And
that's all
hear
you have to do.
It is solid.
And it's
Did I just hurt your ears?
All the way through.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Read the reviews. If you're new to HSN and you've never tried origami, let me share something with you. Origami in over 40 years of history. What are we going on, 44, I think now? Rob, all of a sudden I forgot. I think we are going on 44 in July. Any which way, it is the #1 best-selling organizational brand to date in the history of HSN. We sell more origami, more organization products from origami than anything else. When you think about that, in organization, I mean, just organization, that's impressive. Why? The quality, no assembly, the construction, it's strong, it's durable, powder-coated steel, so it doesn't rust, it doesn't scratch. It always looks beautiful. And that's not just me saying that. You can read the reviews. There are 789 reviews on this. A lot of the hosts, when we present this, we're like ramped. And you're like, why are these hosts so excited? Because we own origami and we know how it's changed our lives. And honestly, that's a big statement to say, but watch as those reviews kind of rotate through at the bottom of the screen. I mean, this is liberating to get rid of things, to get organized, to have more space. If maybe you have no more space and you can't go buy a new home or add on to your home.
I agree.
This is so
And it
smart.
goes with you. I looked at how much it would cost to have a custom closet.
Oh, right.
Oh,
good point.
My goodness, I cannot even tell you.
It's ridiculous,
right? It's ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. Guess what? I can have my custom closet. I can have my scarves. I can have my jewelry. I can have my clutches. I can have my belts. It's all right there. Oh my goodness.
Diapers.
Yes.
What if you put your diapers in here?
And your
or their little
lotions
onesies.
and your onesies. Can you imagine getting this for a new mama and filling it up with a few things that they need? It would be great in the turquoise. Oh.
So funny.
I love it, but you can use it in any room. I'm a mom. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've learned that middle school is the most challenging part. Yes, because their brains are just not working right. I have no idea why. And yet they're given more responsibility at school.
Right.
This is such a helper. If you have got kids in middle school, they're gonna love it because then you can say, okay, the top one's gonna be homework that needs to be done. The bottom is homework that needs to be turned in. The middle one's gonna be future homework. And then you can say every day, check, make sure. Because
that's a
you know
great
how many
idea.
times that they've
or
gone?
bills to be paid.
Bills to be paid.
I don't like that drawer.
Out? No.
I don't like that drawer.
Bills to be paid,
but
bills
it's good
that
to pay them.
You need to send out, it's perfect. Your life runs easier when you're organized. That's why we all want to become organized.
It's so true. So here is the colors. I wish we could stay longer here. I'm like loving our today's special. So we have just about a minute remaining. White has been the most popular and also the white and the dark bronze, which we'll get to, but here is your white. You have it in your black. These have that kind of walnut finish on the top. Can we get another shot overhead just so you can see the beauty?
Piece of wood.
I don't know, can we show the white too? I'm sorry. I'm so bossy.
This one really is a great, that you can see the knots in the wood, you can see the wood grain.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Thank you,
Thank you.
He's like, Robin, you can go home now. But I wanted you to see, I mean, it really is beautifully finished and detailed. So there is your black. Then we have the light oak, which is done in your silver and your turquoise. So those are done in the light oak finish, and we're gonna show you an overhead shot. Our crew just had it for you to show you how beautiful that looks. So that's your light oak in the white or the silver. Then you had your white again, we're just repeating that. And then my favorite, which I own in my house and use for all my scrapbooking stuff, which now I need another one on today's special because I need a coffee station.
Oh, you do. And it's wonderful for that. It makes life so much easier.
Do I really have to go,
more.
Rob? Do I really have to go? He says I have to go.
She wants to stay for me, not the origami.
No, for both. I do love you, though. All right, we'll see you next time. I think that was the only item we had together. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see you throughout the day. Continue to call in on your today's special, 4 flexible payments, free shipping and handling. But because it is Customer Appreciation Month, are you ready for your chance to win big? With so many places to shop, we want you to know your loyalty does not go unnoticed. So as part of our Customer Appreciation Month celebration, we're giving one lucky winner $25,000. You can enter every day through April 30th. All you have to do is go to hsn.com and search keyword sweepstakes. There is a countdown counter as well, and you can see how many days are left now. 12? Yeah, 12 days are left. You can enter every single day and to be able to check that out. So there's lots of great things, especially happening on hsn.com, because for a limited time, we've got fashion and accessories on 5 Flex. You can shop all origami as well on hsn.com, but stay tuned because we have our first alert fire alarms coming up next.
We're thrilled to work with QVC and HSN on Beauty with Benefits.
You know us from our stories about lifestyle trends.
But many of us also have cancer stories.
My mom's been cancer-free since 2017.
And I'm a thyroid cancer survivor. Now, help brave people living and working with cancer.
Shop Beauty with Benefits and your purchase supports cancer and careers. Plus, get amazing items in the Skip with Purchase bag.
Because brave is beautiful.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom.
A fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
And no interest.
Beat that layaway.
You inspire us to travel the world in search of new and exciting fashion.
Well, all of us were having fun with origami. Now that we're feeling a little lighter, a little happier, knowing we're gonna be organized, there's another thing that's kind of like the bane of my existence, maybe not quite, but when I have to the last time I had to grab a broom and jam it up at the fire alarm, I burnt popcorn. And you know how burnt popcorn will make that fire alarm go off, and then you have to run and you can't reach it, it's screeching loud. Or how about when it just chirps at you and you're trying to figure out which fire alarm needs new batteries? That is why with First Alert, they are a leader in the industry. They're bringing us the first ever 3-pack 10-year lifespan. You're not gonna have to change a battery. You don't have to do anything in 10 years. You could move out of your house by the time 10 years comes up, but they are the Atom Micro Smoke Alarms. You not only get 1, you get 2, you get 3. And these are so small, so inconspicuous, you're never gonna have to change a battery, you don't have to hit them with a broom. We've all done it, right? Or we stand there and kind of flame them, whatever, if we've burnt something. These are special. Lori Leland's gonna talk about why you're not gonna have to stand there and wave if you burn something, right?
Why when the cheaping happens, why is it always 3 in the morning?
Why?
I have no idea why that always happens.
And why do I always burn popcorn?
Right, why do you do that? You're such a good cook otherwise.
I don't know. Popcorn just does it. But these are a customer pick.
Super, super urgent to have, could save lives within your home.
In all seriousness, so true.
Yeah, really a necessity in American homes right now. And Robin said it, this is First Alert, so the most trusted, recognized brand when it comes to fire safety in our homes. They're actually the ones that invented the battery-operated smoke detector in the first place. And I just want you to realize, if you're doing a little comparison shopping here today and you Google the First Alert Atom, just realize there is a battery-powered version where you have to replace batteries, and it's very, very affordably priced. Right. These, however, are the 10-year battery version. So just realize that these are about $35 each out on the market, and you're getting a 3-pack here today.
So compare fire alarm to fire alarm.
Exactly. So I just want to make sure if you Google First Alert Atom, some of the ones that you have to replace the batteries, those come up first, and they're only about $20 each.
Okay.
These, however, are about $35. And the reason that you're going to love this 3-pack, it could be a whole home solution for you to protect your family, but you're never, ever hearing that chirp chirp in the middle of the night. You're never getting a broom to hit it with a handle, and you're never, ever spending another penny on batteries for the next decade.
But think about the chirp chirp, not to interrupt you, but how many times have you heard the chirp and you know you need to change the batteries and you don't have the batteries, so just to shut it up, I could have picked a different word, but just to make it be quiet, you take the batteries out. Oh, that's so fatally. I mean, that could be so bad. And then we get busy with our day-to-day lives and forget to put the batteries back in.
Well, that is one of the big problems. We just want it to stop. We want our family to be able to go back to sleep because inevitably it does go off in the middle of the night most of the time. And if you don't happen to have one of those specialty batteries on hand, you're right. Your family is unprotected in the days or weeks that it takes you to get to the store and get that battery if you remember it all, right?
That's me.
So with First Alert, first of all, I just want you to see the size too. So this isn't that eyesore store. This is that micro shaped and sized smoke detector, tiny but mighty, packed with technology.
Lori, can I ask you, because I see this one and then I see this one, is this one going to be better because it's bigger?
Oh, very good question.
Okay.
Not better. This actually has photoelectric technology. So this has the latest advancements. It has a smart smoke entry design. This can be mounted very simply in a couple of minutes, high on a wall or on a ceiling, so you don't necessarily have to get on a battery or up on a ladder to install it. And the great thing with that 10-year built-in battery is you have no maintenance, you have no batteries to replace for an entire decade. And this is going to have fewer false alarms than some of these other smoke detectors because of that advanced technology.
Can it differentiate
the particle sizes?
Yes. Particle sizes.
So burning your popcorn, burning your bacon, stepping out of a steamy shower, those typically set off some of the
fire alarms.
Yeah, other smoke detectors out there, the fire alarms out there. Not with your Atom. This is more sophisticated.
And smarter.
And is so much smarter. And I'll tell you, if you hear that alarm, you very likely really do have a problem and you need to get out of your home.
Yes. I mean, and this is a life-saving product. Listen, we sell a lot of amazing things. Here you can hear the sound of the fire alarm, and we'll do it here. Wait, tell me, because I'm going to plug my ears.
I'm a friend. I'm not going to surprise you like that.
But it's $69.99. I mean, we're down from $100. So this was $99.99 down to price break. So we're saving you that $30. Plus, we're also, it's a customer pick with 24 reviews. You will have no more false alerts, no more replacing those batteries for up to 10 years.
And 3 out of 5 home fire deaths happen in homes that don't have working smoke detectors. Wow. Americans are severely underprotected in this country, and you're half as likely to die in a home fire if you have working smoke detectors.
Ooh, I got goosebumps.
Me too, and so many of us have been touched by a home fire. Suzanne Runyon, she lost 2 family members in a home fire. Do you remember Adam and Chelsea Freeman had a home fire? They were lucky. They realized it in time. They had workers in that accidentally set something on fire. I know, I have the chills again too. It's really scary.
I didn't know that about Suzanne. That's so horribly
oh my gosh.
sad.
She'll tell you the story sometime. It's just, it's heart-wrenching.
Yes.
I'm gonna set it off. Are you ready? Okay,
yeah,
so go. 85 decibels, watch for the flashing LED light. That's your visual cue. So all you do is you press and hold that button. Are you ready?
Yeah. You hear it?
Yeah.
I can hear it with my ears plugged.
Right, so you can see that flashing LED light, and then did you hear the tones? They have a sweeping tone so that more individuals, even those that are, have issues hearing certain tones, are gonna be able to hear this alarm. Really smart technology
That is really nice. You know, it's interesting because when you think about, I mean, this is such a life-saving product. If you think in the event of a fire, you wanna know in enough time to be able to get you and your loved ones out, and that includes your pets. That includes your fur babies, right? So you wanna make sure your home, your apartment, your dorm, where you can even, my husband picked up additional ones of these and just sits them on top of like the shelving unit, the bookcases.
I mean, this is
brilliant. Are we allowed to do that? I don't.
It's better if you install them, but getting them into your home is really the key. And again, they can go high on a wall or up on a ceiling.
I'm going home to tell them to mount them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the First Alert team will tell you. They've been in this business over 60 years.
I'm gonna listen to them.
Yes, because I did ask the same thing. But the mounting is a snap. And I just want to show you, you can have this up in just a couple of minutes. So you're getting this mounting ring that's really, really easy. And then you get the hardware. So you're getting the 2 screws. There's even the little brackets that go into that drywall if you need to use those. And then all you do is you simply snap this in. And I will say, push that button and test it once a year. But other than that, you have no maintenance. You never have to worry about buying another battery. Do you know that when I have to replace my battery or when I have to replace my First Alert, my son will be nearly driving. I have a 4-year-old right now. Isn't that crazy to think?
That is crazy.
It is a long time in the future with no chirping ever again.
That's so nice,
ever again.
And you don't have to worry about batteries. But, does it matter if it's on the ceiling? It doesn't matter.
It
so it can be on the sidewall.
Yes, or on a ceiling. So if you're somebody who doesn't necessarily want to get up on a ladder, this is going to be a perfect solution.
Is there a height requirement that they should be?
Not necessarily, but they do say the higher the better.
Because it does go up, right?
Exactly, that's exactly it.
Okay, so perfect. So 621091 is your item number. You have a 10-year lifespan. So you're not thinking about having to replace these. I love that you said just that little tip, push the button, just maybe in a year, just test it out.
January 1st, 4th of July.
buy sometime when it sticks in your head, okay, I need to just test it. But the really neat thing is, and I didn't realize this until I started offering First Alert here at HSN many, many years ago. Do you know that smoke detectors start to lose their efficacy after about 10 years? Their sensors start to die.
Think about how many times, I mean.
So yeah, if you haven't replaced yours ever, or maybe added to your existing smoke detectors, this is a great opportunity for a 3-pack, which this could be a whole home solution for most people.
Do you know, should you have one in each room, or do you know what the rule of thumb is?
They do say to have one in every single sleeping area, have one in the walkways or the hallways, I should say, leading up to each sleeping area. I would say have one near the kitchen, not in the kitchen, but near the kitchen. So a lot of great recommendations, and they're even on the back of the box. So it shows you right here on the back of the box a little guide. Look. So if you have 3 stories, you definitely want one on each story as well. But I would say if you're in question, or maybe the only purpose that we're serving here today is making you more aware of the smoke detectors you already have. If that's the case, I feel like we're doing our job.
Okay,
because it can save lives.
Let's all ask each other. Let's ask yourself right now. How long have you lived in your home, and when was the last time you checked the alarm system, or your fire alarms?
True.
I mean, we've been in our home for almost 15, 16 years, and I don't think, I mean, outside of me hitting it with the thing.
Right.
I mean, and you said they become less effective.
After 10 years.
After 10 years.
The sensors start to die, so you need to replace them every 10 years. This is a 10-year warranty. This lasts for 10 years, which is really great. The other thing, too, is, and you made a great point, you know, I moved into a brand new home 7 years ago. It was a 20-year-old home, so it was new to me, but it wasn't a new, it was an old home, and it had original smoke detectors that had never been replaced. They were big and clunky, they were ugly, and they may not have warned us if we'd had a problem.
Right, and look at
this can save your life.
It can, it's a lifesaver, and I know it's an investment, but it's an investment to your family, to your loved ones, and knowing you get out in time. Every family should have a plan, especially, you know, as we, you know, all the flooding and tornadoes and hurricanes. I mean, fire is one of those things that you got to think about. So I hope you're taking advantage. 621-091, 3 flex of 2333. Lori, that was fast.
Nice to see you. So fast, right?
I know. You look pretty in purple.
Thank you. You're beautiful.
It was fun. Oh my, can you tell we all love each other here? It's good we all get along. Really, it really is. Okay, here is our today's special. This has been wildly popular in our hour, and just on the day, the red is already sold out. You have it in your black, your bronze, which is the one I have at home in my office for scrapbooking. We have it in silver, the turquoise, and then we also have it in the white. It is and it's getting very limited in the turquoise. My producer is updating me. This is the lowest price we have offered, over 5,300. One of the cool things is you need no tools to assemble this. No tools required. It is strong, it is durable, it comes with wheels. You can use it with the wheels, without the wheels, but it opens and closes in seconds. It has 4 mesh drawers so you can see everything, and it's the ultimate way to declutter and get organized and reduce the amount of stress in your life. And yes, when your house is a mess and you have stuff everywhere, when you organize, there's such a peacefulness to that. So be sure to check out our today's special, and it's a customer pick all on its own, even before it was a today's special. We're gonna continue right along, and this is an item right up my husband's alley because my husband is like the battery man of the house. Like he's in charge of making sure everything has batteries, but typically we have them all thrown in a drawer and they're getting damaged, they're getting ruined, then we're missing, then some are old, some are dead, some are mismatched, some have better strength than others. Well, we have something to solve that problem. It's called our Battery Pro Organizer and the tester. So no more sticking your tongue to it. You now can actually stick it in the tester, which I love. So $19.95. We have 3 colors available. And if you think something mundane, practical, functional like this would be a customer pick, you betcha. We're talking about 164 reviews. It's a fan favorite, a customer favorite. We have it in the white. We have it in your gray. I'm just gonna kind of pull them apart so everybody can see the colors. And then we also have it in your red. If you were lucky enough to get the origami, you could put these in the origami as well. In the origami, today's special, to be organized and know where all your batteries are. So white, gray, or the red. Yvette Lopez is joining us. She is our product expert, always bringing us problem-solving products. Good morning.
I love this. Good to see you.
We do love this. Is so smart.
Yeah.
And you have, how many batteries does this hold?
It holds 100+ button cell batteries.
Holy smokes, that's a lot.
So, you know, when you were saying about the way yours are in drawers and all, you know, most people's are. And I'll tell you why, because we don't think about our batteries until we need them. Until the power goes out and we think, oh, I know where my flashlight is, but absolutely, but oh no, do I have batteries? And then they're just all over the place. And there's a lot of different problems with that. This is gonna solve really all of your problems, and it is a huge customer pick. Every time one of the things I love reading on there, the minute people get this home, the first thing they use is the tester.
Excuse me.
And they love to use the tester because they want to figure out, are your batteries working? Well, are your batteries good or not? Because you're scared to throw them away. You don't want to throw them away if they work.
Well, because they're expensive, let's be honest.
Of course they are. Yeah. So you have, for the most popular, the AA's, you're gonna have 52 AA's, you're gonna have 30 AAA's, 6 D's, 8 C's, and you even get the 9 volts, which I love because if you don't have those other smoke detectors, you are gonna need this.
Right.
So I'm gonna show you right here, and you can even test these on the side. Volts. You can even test the 9 volts. So I think this one I put in here on purpose to show that that one was not good.
Dead.
Yeah, I put it on there on purpose.
So we're gonna throw that in the trash.
So that one, get rid of. Okay, this one should work. Let's see. There it is.
Look,
see the difference immediately.
That's awesome.
So when it goes to the green,
that's worth the price of $19.95.
Right there. Yeah, and I love that you get an actual place for it because that way you don't end up losing that in a junk drawer.
Do you even have the area for button cell?
And right under there, yes, yeah, those are they're different sizes. You can put whatever. It's just whatever random little batteries you have. Put them in there.
That's nice.
So and then like I'm just gonna and here in this area is where you test the other ones, and there you go. That one is good. I'm trying.
Yeah, it's good.
There it is. Yep. Whoop, there it goes. Okay, so that one's good.
That's good.
So you can test every battery that you have. All your batteries are going to be in one place. But one thing that I like to tell people that a lot of people out there don't know. You might say, well, I have all my batteries thrown in a basket or in a container or something. Well, there are some absolutely important do's and don'ts about storing your batteries. First of all, these areas here, these are called the terminal areas. These want to be free of dust and debris, everything like that, because if not, it's going to reduce the capacity of your battery. And of course, that's why you have a cover. So this is going to keep them clean and free of any dust all the time. Now,
yeah, my producer was just telling me, I'm sorry to kind of jump in, but he was saying, Rob, our producer was saying that he had a paper box, like a cardboard box, that he threw all his batteries in. And he said, then when I need a certain battery, be at the bottom and I have to dump them all out.
And there's a couple different
but
things.
He said he purchased this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he purchased this.
And now he has
it's like he loves it.
Right.
Like, and that's awesome.
And you notice how there's individual slots?
Yeah.
The reason there's individual slots is because different types of batteries and different sizes of batteries, different brands, you do not want them to touch. If they touch, it can cause them over time to short circuit, to rupture, to leak. Exactly.
Ooh, a leaky battery is so bad.
Yeah, that's when you see, and here's another thing. Normally in drawers and wherever else you might have them, metal objects, that can cause them to short circuit. So all these different things, when you just have those batteries thrown around, I mean, you're losing the capacity of your battery. So, you know, the shelf life of a battery can be pretty long if you store it properly. So now, not only are you gonna know where all your batteries are, but they are gonna be stored properly. You're gonna know exactly where to go. And you know, now, Rob and I kind of get excited when I'm like, my husband's out of the remote and he's like, honey, you know where the battery is? I'm like, I got it. I know exactly where it is.
Isn't that such a good feeling?
It really is.
Like I said, this will fit in your origami in the Today's Special if you want to get one matching.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it would look really, too bad we don't have a Today's Special here that we could show you how it would go right in there perfectly. Hint, hint. But the nice thing is that you're also getting the tester as well. So the tester is great whether you know if the battery has life to it or not. You're not sticking your tongue to it. You're not trying to figure something out. A lot of us just throw them in the junk drawer and then the batteries, like they get damaged. The points of contact, I never knew that. Yvette, that's such a helpful tip.
And those dead batteries, mixing them in with the new batteries, that's a no-no too. So there's another reason. And if you take a look at this, look, it's a low profile. It has a handle and it is sturdy. I mean, when you fill this up with batteries, it has to be definitely sturdy. And
but
if you
think about, Yvette, like, in an emergency.
Oh, yeah.
Like for hurricane season.
Absolutely.
Like if you want to get maybe 2 of these, keep one in the house and then throw one in the hurricane kit.
Yeah.
Or if it's just I like to say, you know, it doesn't matter where you live, everyone should have an emergency preparedness kit.
Absolutely.
And you know, if it's fire, if it's flood, if it's, you know, storms, if it's just rain, I mean, it doesn't matter. Power goes out. You need to put batteries in your flashlights. You don't want to be fumbling throughout the house to try to find this. And Yvette, you were going to show us how you could mount this too, right?
Yeah, I was absolutely going to do that. So as you saw in the video, it fits in a drawer flush easily. Or you can actually, we give you the screws and the anchor hooks, and you can take this and mount this. We actually have one mounted in our garage. So we have, so my husband has one out there, and then I keep one in the kitchen inside, so that way we both have access to the batteries. But you know, everybody uses batteries, everybody needs batteries, and I think that's why it's such a huge customer pick, because like I said, this is an issue that most people have, and you're like, oh God, I get one of these, and look at how easily I have now organized something.
It's actually pretty
satisfying to see that full.
You said something fantastic, Yvette, because you said when my husband needs batteries for the remote. I love that.
That's an emergency in our house. When the remote, yeah, and he will take batteries out of another device.
Yes,
if he can't find it, and I'm like, are you serious? You just took batteries out of something else? Yes, I did, because I couldn't find the batteries. Well, now we don't have that problem anymore.
There's satisfaction in going to a place that looks so pretty and organized,
I know,
right?
right?
I want to kind of just, do you mind if we grab these
absolutely.
to show, because we have called Die Hard batteries. They are a leader in the industry. I'm knocking these all over. I'm really sorry, everybody. I'm not doing a very good job here. It's 097720, 097720. All you have to choose is, do you want a 48 pack of double A's or a 48 pack of triple A's? These are $9.95 to get 48. Are you kidding me? Even if you were to get 24 out at retail, you could spend $9.95 for
these
that.
are quality ones. You know, not every battery charges the same. This is not like the discount store batteries, honestly.
Right.
These will, in fact, if you glance on here, it says their shelf life is 10 years if stored properly. Which you will do.
You will do
Which you will do, yeah.
And there's no assembly for this, right?
Oh no, you're gonna get it home just like this. If you wanna hang it on the wall, use these. If not, the assembly is you putting in your batteries. That's it.
Awesome. So you get the screws and the anchors, but you don't really need to do that. If you want, you can. I like you said get 2, one inside the house, one in the garage for Dad. Hey, you know what? You never know what to get Dad for Father's Day. Hello.
Oh, this would be huge, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Actually, I think I'm gonna
they gave this last year, I
hope
remember.
my husband's sleeping. I think I'm gonna get this from Monty to give to Pat.
Oh, yes. The pets
Monty
always have to give Daddy a present.
Oh my gosh, he totally gives him a little card. He will carry it, put it in his mouth, and give it to Daddy. It's
so
I know,
cute.
I'm a little sick.
That.
I'm sorry, but it's really cute. But this would be a great gift for dads, and even just for the whole entire house. Think about all the electronics that we have that have batteries. The kids' toys.
Oh, you're the bad person if you don't have batteries when the kids want them for their toys. That's for sure.
As a parent, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And you know what's neat too is, like, say you go out of town, say you go somewhere in a cabin or something.
Or camping.
Take it with you.
Great
It's
idea.
easy to take with you, so you don't have to. Absolutely. Yep. You're doing good.
We
need more time.
We do. 604346 is your item number, $19.95. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Just choose white, gray, or red. White, gray. There's gray. There's red. It's like a shuffle game. And then white. So 604346, thank you, Yvette.
Thank you so much.
All right, what are we doing next? Oh, okay. So happening right now on hsn.com. Now this is for a limited time only. We have 5 flex pay on all fashion. I kind of gave you a little teaser a little bit ago, but 5 flex on all fashion, all accessories. You can shop now on hsn.com because this offer is only good through the weekend. So be sure to check that out. 5 flex pay on all fashion and all accessories. So be sure to check that out and have fun shopping. And while you're there, you can read some of the reviews on our battery organizer. So that will be fun as well. And honestly, once you read the reviews, you'll be like, why aren't I getting this? So be sure to check that out. But after this quick break, we're gonna come back with Professor Amos in a way to unclog those drains. So stay tuned.
Our Happy Place cleaning products
are made with plant-based ingredients,
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
And it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
We were hugging it out. You just missed it.
You missed it.
Amos Harp-III, Professor Amos's son, is joining us. And your dad always says, work smarter, not harder.
That's it.
For, I mean, so many years. What, 30, 40?
40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
He has been making state-of-the-art formulas for cleaning, for companies, for hotels, to really put the clean back in any business, any home, and now he brings these proprietary formulas to HSN, and this is probably his #1 all-time bestseller.
It is.
And really because it solves a problem. No one wants to stand in a shower in the morning with a clogged drain, and it starts to build and build and build. Maybe you're brushing your teeth, maybe you're washing your dishes, the grease, the grime, the dirt, the debris, all of that stuff builds up and you get a clog. What do? You call a plumber, what do? I was gonna say look in a phone book, people don't do that anymore, they Google it.
Well, there is some people still look at phone books.
Okay, but we don't have to call the plumber. Nothing against a plumber, but let our Professor Amos super fast drain cleaner do the work for you. And what are we looking at as you're doing that?
We're looking at the accelerated formula. This product works on contact. You don't have to wait 15, 30 minutes. Within 10 seconds or less, it starts to go to work to break down everything. So your hair turns into foam, your greases and oils turn to foam, all your food, it turns to foam. We call that
saponification.
Saponify. Remember that word.
Right.
A very important way. That's the
I passed.
High five. High five. That's the dynamic way that it works. Saponify. Remember that word. So that foam breaks down into liquid. You got to leave that sit for about 10 minutes. All that foam turns to liquid. Inevitably, this is all going to pass through your drain line when you run hot water. You'll want to run hot water for a good 5 minutes.
What if I have a septic system, or does it matter what type of plumbing, like copper, PVC?
100% it's safe on all your plumbing. So if you have an older home, galvanized steel, copper, aluminum, terracotta clay pipes, it's safe on all of that.
Terracotta, I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah.
I just want to let everyone know you are getting a 2-pack. So, and we have single shipment, which is $36.45, or you have auto ship. Auto ship, you will get delivery in October, December, February, and April will be those shipments that they will ship for you. 2-pack, 2 flexible payments, gets it at home for, what is that, $18.23.
Nice.
But now this is what you find out on the shelves out at retail.
That's right. Retail, all your home stores, your depot stores, they sell these consumer products. And, you know, I've done my homework, Robin.
Yes, I know you have.
These products.
You were trained well.
Yes, Professor Amos is my dad. He trained me well. Thanks, Dad. So all these products that you buy at the store, they look different, I'll give them that, but the ingredients are the same. They consist of sulfuric acid, there's bleach, there's ammonia, there's highly corrosive ingredients in there that could hurt you or hurt your drain line. So I poured just about as much as I could fit down test tube number 2. 90% of those chemicals end up trickling right past the clog. And if you look down here, this unit here is called a trap. That holds fluids. That's to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house. But the chemicals sit there. That's the problem. And these chemicals, they end up building heats of 160 degrees Fahrenheit.
Really?
And that happens in 2 to 3 minutes.
Because your like pipes burst?
Oh yeah, they're gonna burst, they're gonna crack, everything in there is gonna expand right up out of there. I wanna leave that sit for a minute, we're gonna come right back to it, but take a look at this. Our accelerated formula, our super fast, watch how long it takes for it to start to go to work. You don't have to wait 10 minutes or 15 minutes for it to start to work. Within 10 seconds or less, you can count to yourself right now, 10 seconds or less, it starts to foaming. Everything in your line, your food, your hair, last week's food, last month's food, even last year's food, it's hardened and solidified in your drain line. It all turns to foam. And I gotta let you know, this isn't your typical drain opener. This is different. We have a drain cleaner. So it's not just opening your...
That's a good point of differentiation, right?
Thank you. Yeah, so it's important because after it's done opening your clog, it's cleaning that drain line. You can see all the saponifying action on the drain line. It's totally breaking it down in the foam. So that clog, within a 10-minute period, you'll hear your drain lines burping and gurgling, and then you'll hear that suction sound that everything's going down the drain in 10 minutes.
That nice flush.
Right.
Like, right? It just feels so good. And then after you've unclogged and cleaned that pipe, then you're gonna want your PM, your fast PM maintenance.
Yeah, very important.
So that is available. I'm gonna get the item number for you. 529-109. 529-109 if you want the fast PM. This is just like a maintenance.
Yes.
It's $24.95. So after you unclog the drain and clean the drain, then you keep it up with the maintenance so you don't continue to have a problem, and that is available.
While you're on that subject, that's specifically for your drain, garbage disposals, your wash machines, anything with a drain line on it. That's what that fast PM is for. It's for that.
What about in your garage? Because one time you told me like the pipes in your garage, like some people have a drain in their garage.
That's right. The slop sink. You get a lot of buildup, greases and oils. You're working on your car in the garage and everything like that. And then you're washing all that stuff off your hands in that slop sink. Who knows what's down there, but it doesn't matter. This is for commercial use. It's an industrial grade product, but it doesn't have the acid and the ammonia. So here's what I did. I went right over top of that consumer product. You see nothing happen,
We've all
right?
seen that in the red bottle.
And you know this is bad because it smells so bad when you take the cap off.
It's
now,
like toxic.
One thing they tell you on there, Robin, they say don't mix chemicals. You could have a bad reaction. But since we have an innovative drain cleaning method, we don't have the acid, the ammonia, the bleach in our product. It'll still saponify right through those chemicals. You see that? Now, when that's done breaking down, you just go ahead and run hot water. And I'd like you to do that for a good 5 minutes.
How long do we let the Professor Amos Superfast sit in there?
I'd like you to leave it sit for at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
But if you have a second-story home or a third-story home, do it at night. Start upstairs, work, pour it down the sinks, the tubs, and everything upstairs for plumbing. Let it work its way all the way through the plumbing overnight, and in the morning you can just come and run hot water. From the upstairs
how clean that is.
To the downstairs. Everything in your drain line is going to be squeaky clean. Nothing sticky or oily is going to be in there to attract new hair clogs and build that nest of hair, that new clog.
And think about if you're maybe giving your pets a bath in your shower or your tub, and hairdressers, salons, pet groomers, professional restaurants where they have those big grease traps and all. I mean, all that stuff gets clogged. How are you cleaning it? Are you relying? I mean, think about how much money you'd spend on a plumber. You can spend today, what is it, $18.23 to get this at home. If it doesn't work, you send it back, 30-day returns. But that's what builds up the bugs, the grease, the grime.
That's the grease trap. And you know what? If you didn't know, we did our homework. There's about 500.
Can we show that again?
Let's do it again.
Ooh, just put it right in front of that. Right there
is about 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line in your kitchen sink. You have to eliminate that.
That gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Listen to this. That's a food source for bugs and critters. They are feeding on that night and day. When you turn your lights off at night, you know what? Things are coming up out of your drain line.
Don't say that.
If you have that buildup, you got to eliminate.
Everybody's turning their lights on.
Yeah, turn the lights on. You'll see what I'm talking about. Be quiet though. All right, so it breaks all that grime down just like that.
Okay, how about hair? Because hair is probably the #1 biggest drain clogger.
#1 culprit is hair.
Another one, yep.
When it comes to hair, that's #1 culprit. Now, we have the only hair dissolving formula in the country that we know of here at HSN. If it's pet hair, if it's human hair, any fuzz, lint, or fur, it turns it into foam. It saponifies it. And this is a time-lapse video for you to see that. So within a 10-minute period, pet hair, human hair, fuzz, lint, or fur, it all breaks down into foam.
Fuzz, lint, or fur.
Fuzz, lint, or fur. Now, you were talking about cleaning the dogs. You wash your dogs? Do you wash your dogs?
I do. Monty gets a bath at home.
Look at that. Monty, after you're done washing Monty, you take the screen out of there, you'll see it looks something like that right there. Washing your dog in there one time, your drain lines will look like that. So take a look at this.
About 3 minutes remaining for everybody to get their order in. Come on in. Take advantage of 2 Flex to get it at home. Work smarter, not harder.
That's it.
And one of the big things we love is that, you know, those pesky, annoying clogs that drive you crazy. Maybe you're getting ready in the morning, you're standing in that shower, in that tub, and it's just backing up, and the dread and the frustration. This is so easy. Just have extra on stock is what we do. We leave one sitting right in the kitchen, in the bathroom, underneath the sink.
Now, if you don't have a clog, that's fine. If it's just a smelly drain or a slow drain, this is a perfect application for us.
it'll work for
fast.
smelly drains?
Oh yeah, smelly.
Okay.
You know, you ever walk into your house and trying to figure out where that smell's coming from? It might be coming up out of your drain line.
Or how many times are you like me, like in the kitchen, like I'll throw like orange peels and lemons and limes down there because I'm like, oh, something stinks. Use this. Oh, you've never said that. That's a great idea.
So if you have a designer, anything at home, granite, corian, travertine, fiberglass, anything like that, Superfast is not going to hurt it. It won't etch your glass. It won't hurt your fixtures. But you see, I poured it down there. It didn't hurt anything. And look at it go to work on those pipes. So it's safe. Like we were talking about earlier, galvanized steel, copper, aluminum, septic tanks. You have an older home? No problem. It's safe on the terracotta clay pipes as well. The old lead pipes at home, it's safe on those as well.
Wow. And we have just about the final minute or so remaining. As you show us Professor Amos's solution, the Superfast Drain Cleaner, talk to us about the thick accelerator formula.
Okay, real quick, did we mention about it? This is like last call for our Superfast. Okay, if you didn't know that, starting mid-May, we're going to be out of this product. You can't get any longer. So,
well, is it because of when we ship it?
It's because of the proprietary formula. We can't produce it after
a certain time.
Yep.
So that's hence why our auto ship doesn't kick back up again until October.
That's it right there.
Okay, so keep that in mind. So if you want to do single shipment and get extra, so you have it through summer, we can't start shipping it again until October because of that proprietary formula.
That's right.
So that would be October, December, February, and April. If you sign up for auto ship, you can cancel at any time. You can skip a shipment if you still have extra left over. But we're showing you how it saponifies and breaks down those drains and really gets them in tip-top shape. So everything, whoosh. That sound is so good, isn't it? There you go.
So real quick, this is the accelerated formula. You don't have to wait 10 or 15 minutes. It starts to work 10 seconds or less. And this represents right here last week's food, last month's food, even last year's food that's hard and solidified in your drain line. It'll break that down. It doesn't matter how old and how hard it is. With the accelerated formula, you just give it 10 seconds. Look at it go to work.
Look at it go to work. And then don't forget, you're getting 2 of the 32-ounce bottles. So you're getting 64 ounces of the Superfast Drain Cleaner. You're getting it at $36.45. And you said last time.
Last call, mid-May, we're done producing this. And 12 applications, 12 of your toughest clogs right there.
Is that in each bottle or?
All together.
All together.
All
so
together
12 applications all together. It is available. So thank you for being here. Tell your dad I said hi.
I'll tell him. Thank you.
So great. Continue to call in for your Superfast. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 a.m. I'll see you then. But Tina is coming up next and she's in the kitchen.